I was asked to share on this topic. Recently I think Straits Times share about houses that are having difficulty to sell, and they can't after 1 year of marketing, they still have difficulty to sold off and everything. Okay, so basically my experience is I sold a unit at this Steering Road. Okay, I think the age of the unit is about 45-50 over years. I think it's 40-45 years around there, and we took about 1 year plus to sell it off. So there's some properties that is really hard to sell, like a low floor unit, some locations because of ethnic quota, there's also a lot of difficulty. Recently I have experienced in Clementi, when Chinese come by, it's also very hard. So these are some of the problems that has been in the market. So low floor units, ethnic ratio, back facing. I think the newspaper article came out something like a coffee shop facing and everything. I have experience selling units with coffee shop facing, but we still managed to sell it off. I think the only way to sell off this kind of units is to make sure that, let's say it's a 4-room flat. So you make sure that the 4-room flat prices, right, is definitely have to be lower than average. You have to make the customer feel that it's a good deal, then you manage to sell it off. But nowadays, because of the market situation, I think people are having a lot of difficulty selling off. I hear a lot of customers and friends, and out of 10 sellers that I meet in a week, about 6 of them, 7 of them, because they can't sell it off, or they have been marketing it for 3 months to 5 months. So I'm going to talk about this. I think the number one problem that is in the market is that the price is a big factor. People are being they have a wrong conception, or they are being quoted wrongly in the price. So I have this experience in this Punggol. Okay, I went to meet the seller. The seller told me that their agent told them that they can sell 500 over 1,000, but in the end, when I do my research, I do my analysis, I found out that the unit can only sell for 450. So that's also the reason why she only has 3 viewing in 3 months, because the property is basically overpriced. Okay, so I think one important point in the market that we have to look at is price and price strategy. So another big factor that has been affecting a lot of people in the last few years, when the market is not good, is marketing. So when the market is good, right, normally some basic marketing, when you do it, you get you get buyers coming in. It's quite easy to sell off and everything. But when the market is not good for the past 3 years, I think marketing has made a very big difference to whether you can sell off your units or not. So the purpose of doing good marketing is, when you do good marketing, right, you get customer coming for viewing, and when customer come for viewing, they get a feel of the unit, and that's when people really buy. So people really buy when they feel good about the unit, and they feel comfortable when they walk into the unit. So that's the real reason why people purchase a house. What do I mean by good marketing? I think the marketing era in Singapore has changed a lot, from printed medias to online advertisement. So now we have Property Guru, which I still feel that is one of the most reputable one. They have spent a lot of money to boost themselves on Google search and everything. So this Property Guru era for these 3 years has made a very big difference. So why it makes a very big difference? Because in a Property Guru advertisement, you need to post pictures, you need to have a good description, and you need to state the price. So in the last 10 years, when you post in newspaper and printed media, we don't have photos, we don't state the price also. So it makes a very big difference in the current era, and not everybody is getting used to it, and not everybody is doing it right. So the first thing I think is Property Guru, you have to have a good picture. Okay, my advice is, do not expose the whole house. Take some nice pictures in the nice part of the house. Second one is price strategy is very important. Find out what is your competitors marketing at, and also what kind of price strategy do you use? View to offer in excess of, or negotiable. Okay. The third factor is make sure that your advertisement is at 100% rating. So in Property Guru, they actually rate the advertisement. Like if the agents didn't really like type in enough information or provide enough of like no floor plans or these things, they cannot score 100. So when you cannot score 100, right, your advertisement don't go up. So when you don't go up, you don't get enough calls. So that's one very important point that I think the consumers are not aware of. The last point is Property Guru makes the agents pay to actually boost the advertisement, to push the advertisement to the first page, or push the advertisement to the first few column. Yeah. So normally this is a very sensitive issue, but I feel that if you are paying your agents enough, you are paying the standard commission, your agents should be boosting your advertisement to the top and getting the most exposure. So the attitude is that your agents should be paying and working for you and make the advertisement go up so that you get viewers, so that you get a higher chance to sell it off. So this is the part that has been making a lot of difference to my business, and I think all the other successful agents. So the era is different. If you still can't sell your house off, I think you have to focus on these few problems when it comes to advertisement marketing, the pictures, the price strategy used, and everything. You see, I ever like go to a unit and I ask the agent, can I what is the asking price? The agent told me 450,000. So when I asked the agent, can I my buyer want to offer like 400k, the agent said no, it's not possible. You know, but in the next like 3 weeks, I actually see the unit being sold off by another agent at like 400k. So it's the kind of price strategy and the way the negotiation works that makes a lot of difference. Some agents they're not flexible enough. They don't communicate their offers to the sellers. You know, some sellers, even if you represent them, you are the seller agent, they don't trust you. So I think it's important that there's a good communication between the seller and the seller agent on what is the price, and the agent should actually communicate all the price back to the seller, so that the seller can actually take it as a consideration as well as a feedback to understand what is the market sentiments about the unit. Yeah. So I think this is very important. Okay, this is making a lot of difference in the current market situation. So if you're not selling off, look back, check out your advertisement, find out if these points are being covered. If it's not covered, then you should do something about it. Okay. So if you have any questions, just leave the comments below. You can subscribe to my channel. Then if you need me to share anything else on some other insiders information, anything, you can drop me an email. I'll make a video about it. Okay, so thank you very much. I see you next time.